Hi and welcome back to the channel. It's true, my name is Norf and you'll know that I'm a huge fan of audio. If you're going to put a video together, the biggest component that you've got to get right is the audio. So if you happen to be in the market to pick up an entry-level USB microphone, you may want to go to that clever team who are up in Sweden. Sweden? Norf, what are you talking about? There are no microphone designers who are based in Sweden. Actually there is one. And the one that I'm referring to is Thronmax, and they sent me a box of goodies for me to review to share with you. And the first out of those box of goodies is this. This is the Thronmax MDrill One Pro. It's a USB microphone, and it's got a couple of great features that we're going to unpack this week. So, as is customary, if you're ready, let's get started. So in this video, I'm going to take you through a few of the things that I really love about the Thronmax MDrill One Pro. I'm also going to take you through some of the things that I don't like about this USB microphone, and then right at the end, I'm going to take you through a feature that I feel is a bit of a bonus. A huge thank you to the team at Thronmax for sending me out a box of audio goodies for me to review. But as you've come to expect from me, you'll hear candid, unbiased comments from a Brit. As you know, the room that I'm in is a 6x6 box. It is a tight spot, and I'll post a video just up there so you can see the small space in which I work. I've got some acoustic treatment on my walls as well, and everything that you will hear from the microphone will be completely unprocessed. But I also want to give you some sort of reference to go to. So I'm going to compare the output and the quality of what the MDrill One sounds like, and I'm going to compare it with this. This is the Fine K678 USB. You also know that my reference microphone is the Audio-Technica AT2020 USB. Although it's a bit vintage, I'll do a 3-line comparison between these microphones, and then I want you to tell me which one you think is the best microphone. So out of the gate, let's get this done and out of the way. How much does it cost? The Thronmax MDrill One USB microphone comes in two variants, the Standard and the Pro. At the time of putting this video together, the Thronmax MDrill One Pro USB will set you back best part of £93. If you wanted to, you could spend a little bit more and get the Thronmax MDrill One kit, but the Pro microphone doesn't come in the kit. More on the subtle differences between the two a bit later. When the box arrives, you'll find the MDrill One Pro well packaged. The team at Thronmax have used high-quality packaging materials to ensure the microphone's safe arrival. This microphone boasts 4 polar patterns and are clearly displayed on the box. You'll also be able to spot that this is a genuine Thronmax MDrill Pro by the certification sticker. And at the end of the box, you'll be able to find the technical specs. Simplicity is the key when it comes to the Thronmax MDrill One Pro, and inside the box you'll find 3 components. The award-winning 4 polar pattern microphone itself, the 3-meter long USB connection cable, and the user manual. Oh, and you'll also find some stickers. I love a good sticker. Who doesn't? The key difference with the Thronmax MDrill One Standard and the MDrill One Pro is the A to D converter, with the Pro offering a higher sample rate at up to 96 kHz. The Standard remains at 48 kHz. Once you've plugged in the Thronmax MDrill One Pro, you'll be able to adjust both the onboard gain and the headphone volume output. Both of these dials have a really good resistance to them, and as you adjust these dials up and down, the LED display on the front denotes how high or how low each of them are. Green for onboard microphone gain and blue for headphone volume. Each of these goes out after a short time. The button at the base of the LED indicator is the recording polar pattern selection switch, which cycles from cardioid, stereo, bidirectional or figure of 8, and omnidirectional. And the button at the top is the mute button, and for me running my MacBook Pro setup, there was a surprise feature that I discovered that I'll show you a little bit later. Tip the microphone back to view the base of the unit. You'll find the USB Type-C connector, the 3.5mm stereo headphone jack, the mounting port, and the switch to turn on the base LED, which cycles in beautiful, pretty colors. And also, off. This is the point now where I really want to put the MDrill One Pro through its paces. Given this microphone has 4 dedicated polar patterns, I'm only able to legitimately test the cardioid polar pattern, because the other 2 microphones I own that I'm going to run this comparison with only have the cardioid pickup pattern. Curiously, all 3 microphones that I'm going to use for this comparison have different USB connectors. I doubt that will have a big impact on the sound quality of all of them, but it was just an interesting observation to note. Let's consider weight for a second. My go-to 80-2020 USB weighs in at about 340 grams, or just a sniff under 12 ounces, and that's just microphone only. With its stand, the Fine K678 weighs in at 710 grams, or 25 ounces, and without, just under 430, or just over 15 ounces. The MDrill One Pro weighs in at 610 grams, or just over 21.5 ounces. Remove the base, the MDrill One Pro microphone is just 210 grams, or a little over 7.4 ounces. So in order to keep this as relatively scientific as possible, I'm just going to drop the microphone out and replace it with the next microphone in order to keep consistency. I'm not going to use a pop filter, I'm just going to plug the microphones in straight into my interface into Audacity, and we'll see how we go. No processing at all. So this is the Audio-Technica 80-2020 USB. Hi, and welcome back to the channel. It's true, my name is Norf, and this week we're talking microphones. This is my Audio-Technica 80-2020 USB. There, that wasn't too bad. Now it's the turn of the Fine K678 USB. Hi, and welcome back to the channel. It's true, my name is Norf, and this week we're talking about microphones, and this is microphone number 2. This is the Fine K678 USB. And now we go for the Thronmax MDrill One Pro. Hi, and welcome back to the channel. It's true, my name is Norf, and this week we're talking about microphones. And right here and now in front of me is the Thronmax MDrill One Pro USB microphone. Some of the key features that I love about the Thronmax MDrill One Pro are the fact that its part metal design looks great. So much so, it's actually been given the prestigious Red Dot Award in 2020 for its design. And the design for me does look very, very striking indeed. I love the fact that the connection is also USB-C, which means that the footprint of the microphone is kept as small as possible. I also love the sleek design in which Thronmax have put this microphone together, though I'm not sure the materials that they use really do command the price point that it's set at. The LEDs are great, but again, those are things that are not captured during voiceovers or podcasts. But thinking about the price point, you could probably pick up an alternative microphone that also has 4 distinctive polar patterns with a more premium finish. And if I was looking for an entry-level 4 polar pattern USB microphone, I don't think the Thronmax MDrill One would be the one that I would go for. But in terms of usability, for me, I would say that there are much more usable, less expensive, premium feeling microphones that are out on the market. As an example, you'd be crazy not to consider the Fine K690 USB microphone, which not only comes in a little bit cheaper, Fine suggests it's finished with premium materials. But as usual, I'd love to know what you think. Do leave me a comment. So remember I was talking about that additional feature that I discovered whilst testing this microphone? Well, this is the bonus feature. When muting and unmuting the Thronmax MDrill One Pro, it also activates Spotlight on my Mac. Although to be fair, I really shouldn't share this because then everyone's going to want it. And that's it for this week. Thank you so much for tuning in and choosing to spend your time here. As you know, I'm a huge fan of the number 3, so if you would, please do 3 things for me. If you like the content, please do give me a thumbs up. Also remember to subscribe to the channel if you're not yet subscribed, and hit the bell notification so you don't miss out on when I upload brand new content to the channel. Again, thank you for choosing to spend your time here, and I'll see you next time.